Yeah, well, you and I are both great fans of Julie Hodges and Hilary Scarlett's people-centric approach to change leadership and change management. And there is a difference between change leadership and change management. And basically the domain of leaders is the future. Their job is essentially change. I mean, that's what leaders are brought in to do. It's a continuous process of change, and it's coming at us ever more rapidly. Particularly as we discussed in our previous podcast, AI is making the whole process of decision making a more rapid process. It's up to us to ensure that decision making is a quality process, and we mustn't lose. Whatever happens, if we say nothing else in this podcast, we have to retain critical thinking. So if your first response is to go to ChatGPT and take the first answer it takes, ask it a second time and a third time and a fourth time. You'll find it'll change its mind quite a lot, because it hallucinates between 10 and 15% of the time. I mean, complete hallucination. And so the element of change that seems to be empirically the thing that impedes change is lack of buy-in. You have this great program and then nobody wants to come because you haven't got the buy-in. And as we've discussed, Mark, the people-centric element of change, we've built our own framework, which being a pilot, simple messaging. Listen, here's the deal with airplanes. You've got a lot of information coming at you, and the ergonomics of an airplane are you condense that into the simplest 5 instruments that condense all that information, even in a modern airliner, and you put it in the most ergonomic place, so that it's easy for the pilot to actually discern the wheat from the chaff. And so simple messaging, the tennis ball analogy, whereas if I throw 6 tennis balls at you, you may catch 2. If I throw 2, you'll probably catch 2. So throw the 2 balls, not the other 4 that are irrelevant. So from the perspective of simple messaging, we created a framework which is called the People Change Leadership and Management Framework. And it's all the stuff that resonates. It's about people-centric leadership. So that's the P. E stands for empowerment. That's empowering the people who are going to perform the change. That means the entire organization. O is to optimize the organization. Well, there's no point in having a great idea if you've got your systems, processes, and structures that impede the change. That's just going to trip it up. Then you've got to have, once you've set all that up, so now you're kind of ready to go, you've got the P for the purpose-driven vision, because without a purpose-driven vision, and it's not about the P&L, folks, it's about a vision that people can hook onto, it grabs them emotionally. We're talking here now about people-centric leadership. Then you create that vision that the organization as a whole and a significant proportion of them are involved in the change, not a select few, as Cotter describes the old method of doing it, where a select few people go into a huddle and emerge with the great new plan. The great plan, and then send it by email to everybody. And they go, what? Are you kidding? Throw it out. So you have the purpose-driven vision that people can buy into. Then L is for learning, because you've got to be able to measure, build, learn, measure, pivot. And then you've got to embed it. And so the idea is that if nothing, people walk away with the very simple concept that it's about people. Change is about people. Leadership is about people.